Hello, Jamar Shah coming to you today from Frederick, Maryland. Today I'm with Natalie Melendez Abbas. Say hello.
Hello.
She is a financial planner at Northwestern Mutual. ValorLives interview series episode number 85. Why do I do what I do? Number one, because there's successful people who deserve to have their story told. Number two, there's people who need to hear successful stories so they could be inspired. And number three, to let you know you can go out there with a camera phone and a selfie stick and impact the planet. So just like always, no interviews over 10 minutes long. Sometimes we're going to edit. Sometimes it's going to be uncut. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. So anyways, Natalie is a recovering lender. She has been in Frederick since 1991, and she has 2 kids. So Natalie, why do you do what you do?
I'm a financial planner because my mom passed away without life insurance, and I saw my family struggle to make things work for the funeral and for the family that came in from Alaska and everywhere else in Idaho. And I do what I do so that people can get through their toughest moments with a little bit of ease.
Okay. And Natalie is so cute because she has like a cheat sheet over here. I'm like, it's not, it's all good. We're just not. Anyways, so what has been the proudest moment of your career thus far?
Of my career thus far, I guess just meeting people, and whether or not they take a plan, it's creating those relationships, finding people that we have a common bond and we can get together and just enjoy one another's company and really be there for one another no matter what's happening.
Okay, awesome. Now, what has been the lowest moment of your career thus far?
Seeing people deal with situations. I had a couple in here that were 65 years old, and they realized that they were going to go into their retirement with very low savings, upside down in their mortgage, and just a real challenge and struggle with where they're going to come up with a plan for, the rest of their life. They may be working till they're 75 years old, and that's probably the hardest, I think, challenge for me.
Yes, so I've heard that you could sometimes you outlive your money, and then there's sometimes you die with your money. So it's like, well, chicken or the egg, right? Anyways, so where do you see yourself a year from now?
A year from now, I see myself as being a very successful businesswoman.
Okay.
Assisting families and individuals, businesses with their challenges. Only 5% of our population today is ready for retirement. So I really want to get my hands and my arms around the population that need me the most.
And when you say ready for retirement, what exactly do you mean?
So it means basically that they're not going to run out of money, that they have a plan for moving forward to retirement. They know how their money is going to come out of their 401k, their IRA, their pension, Social Security, and we create that plan for them so that they can see how it's going to look. So I want to make sure that they're prepared.
And is it safe to assume that you give a free consultation? Like you'll sit down with somebody and say, here's your issue and you suck, or here's your issue and you're doing awesome with your money. So you'll sit down with somebody and kind of let them know.
We look at like a lot of the value systems. Are you a good saver? Have you been working on a budget? Do you have a 6-month reserve? Are you practicing the 20-60-20 rule? What do you have in place now, and what can I do to help impact your life and the way you're living it now to make you a success at your retirement?
Okay, perfect. So do you have a morning routine, something you do every morning to get your day started successfully?
I pray.
Okay.
And then I pray again.
Okay.
And I have my vitamins and a little bit of a walk with my dogs.
Okay.
They're 13 years old, 2 labs, black and a yellow.
Alrighty.
Moxie and Raven.
Okay.
Moxie's got a real attitude, so typically she's out longer than I am.
All right.
But a good walk with them helps me stay grounded
and
focus on what's important. At 13, they're 91. So they're a little slower.
Yeah, 91 is pretty old.
For a dog, yes.
Do you have a book that you're currently reading or a certain audio that you're listening to help develop yourself as a person?
I listen to podcasts regularly, financial podcasts.
Like who?
Like who?
Dave Ramsey, Susie Orman, or not so much?
Not so much.
Okay,
More of the internal podcasts that we have.
Okay.
A lot of our investors, some of their methodologies. In 2008, I think was our most challenging time. Northwestern being 160 years old, we really focus on, making sure that we have a comprehensive financial plan. And a lot of our speakers are basically other advisors that have kind of gone through 20, 30 years of all of this. But in 2008, there were only 2 companies that were AAA rated, USAA and Northwestern Mutual.
Gotcha.
Financial advisors are who we listen to, and a lot of who we gain our motivation from.
Perfect. So if somebody comes to you and they're considering a career change, or even this as a brand new career, what's the first piece of advice you would give to a rookie financial planner?
I guess for a rookie financial planner, I would tell them to, study up. If they love finance, if they love relationships, if they love people, it's a good mix. I was a mortgage lender and I love people and finance, so it was a great mix.
Okay.
Now I feel like I can impact their lives, and if they want to feel like they can impact somebody's life, they have good base of friends and family. That's a good place to start. And kind of dig into the financial world, find out about Northwestern Mutual. We're #1, so you can't get any better than that.
All right, perfect. So do you have any type of life goals like scuba diving or skydiving or going to Australia or seeing the Northern Lights or the Great Wall of China? I'm just like listing mine, right? Do you have anything like that?
I do have a laundry list of items that I want to do. My bucket list, basically, like go back to Malta. Malta is one of my favorite places in the world. That's
Malta?
Yes.
Where's Malta?
It's in Valletta. It's close to Palermo. It's in the Mediterranean.
Okay,
So I did
all right,
a
there you go,
17-day cruise on the Mediterranean years ago.
Okay.
And it really had an impact on me. I'd still like to get to Alaska.
Okay.
My dad is one of 12, so I'd like to spend about a month to go see all my cousins.
Your dad is one of 12? One of 12?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. All right.
And he has a beautiful place on the Snake River in Idaho.
Okay.
He has a beautiful plane that he just actually landed in the Teton River, and he walked away from that. So I'd love to go visit my dad, more regularly.
All right. Okay, cool. So we got to keep this quick. So how do you remain humble?
I remain humble by spending time with my grandchildren, and especially my 10-month-old grandchild.
Okay.
He keeps me humble and proud.
Yeah, kids will do that to you, won't they? But you can always send them back, say, I'm done with
But it makes me realize how moms, I just don't know how they do it nowadays, because there's just so much to being a mom, and I just feel, that humbles you when you spend a day with a baby.
All right. So do you collect anything for fun?
Shot glasses every once in a while,
Shot glasses,
little
okay.
rabbits and lanterns.
Little rabbits?
Little rabbits, just like
Like
figurines.
live? Okay,
No.
okay, figurines. Okay. So, and you have 2 dogs. We already talked about that. Dream places to visit other than Malta and Alaska.
In Alaska.
And Idaho.
Well, I would love to go to Jerusalem. That's my next trip, is
Okay.
Jerusalem in 2018.
I
Jonathan
like that.
Kahn is doing a big trip, so I'm going to join him and Chuck Missler, 2 people that I listen to regularly
Okay.
to really gain my spiritual awareness.
Good stuff. Jerusalem, the motherland. Alrighty, cool. So, give me the name of only two of your mentors.
Let's see. Nikki Haley is one.
Okay.
I love and appreciate her.
Okay.
And I guess I grew up with Dr. Laura Schlesinger.
Okay.
And she's a real child advocate.
Okay.
And if you can keep your head around what's best for the children, with all the divorces and everything else going on, I'd like to say, remain humble by staying focused on your children.
All right, perfect. So, how can people get a hold of you?
Facebook, Natalie J. Melendez Abbas, or they can call me at 301-639-4738.
All right. So, thank you very much. So, ValorLives interview series, episode number 85. Go out there, show some valor. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Talk to you next week. Bye.